Good evening. Cut Knife RCMP are asking for the public's help after 2 incidents of break-and-enters and thefts in Marsden. Police say between the evening of July 9th and the morning of July 10th, 2 locations in Marsden were targeted. Now, the suspect or suspects stole various hand tools, an air compressor, a Yamaha generator, and gasoline from a closed utility trailer and a nearby garage. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to contact Cut Knife RCMP at 306-867-5440 or Crime Stoppers. A local community member and World War II veteran was recognized this week. He was awarded the Medal of Honor by France for his efforts in the liberation of Normandy.
Feels wonderful. Really feels wonderful.
Archie Campbell is grateful for being remembered. He says he can still recall the time he was wounded.
I went in to France on D-Day, Normandy. 8 days after D-Day, I was wounded, and that was the end of the war for me.
The country of France has not forgotten his efforts during that time period.
The Medal of Honor is the highest award the country of France has given to a soldier. District Commander Al Hemingway says we have to continue honoring our veterans.
Never forget the efforts that they made to give us what we have in our country today. It would be a far different world if they had not gone over there and liberated the countries from the German oppression.
You remember so many friends you had that never came back.
Only 14 other veterans in Canada were awarded the Medal of Honor. He's made a living of riding his horse while chasing down people on the run, and it's all for fun. Lead star Terry Grant from Mantracker, the hit TV show, was in the area today showing a group of locals skills and expertise about tracking. Annika Knopfit was there and has more.
Know your land, know your prey.
It's something he never expected to do for a job.
Never in 100 years. I worked on a ranch one time and got into a commercial for Canadian cattlemen or something like that, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. And then, you know, 25 years later, the guy shows up and at my door and, you know, wants me to do a TV show. Go. It's 100% legit. There's no acting, there's nothing staged, there's no script. It's just me out there trying to catch those guys because I don't want to lose. And it's me and my guide and the horses and the cameraman.
He's had 6 good years with the show, but due to a contracting dispute, someone else will be taking over the tracking duties in season 7. But he says he's passionate about showing people the right steps for tracking.
I want to teach the normal person like yourself that they want to learn about tracking, but they don't have access to the $800 a day track instructors. So that's the people I want to do, is just the everyday people.
We learned a few different techniques and just how to look for aging tracks and fresh tracks. And just, you know, where people would normally hide or travel and what kind of direction, what path. It was actually fun looking for the detail in the tracks.
I can see the tracks right here. See there. Yeah, up a little bit more.
And Grant says these skills can be useful to stay safe, especially when camping.
Pay attention to what you're stomping on. Quite often you can tell if you're walking up on a bear or a bear has gone there the day before. There's bears in the area. You can be a little more aware.
Annika Knopfit, Newcap News.
The Hope for More event outside the city is taking place for the 3rd time. Organizers are gearing up for what they say is a family-oriented event like no other.
Type concert that is inspiring with a message that is just speaks life. So inspirational, motivational, and just awesome music that is uplifting.
Groups, churches, and local organizations help put on the event, and Ackerman says the speakers are the highlight.
Bring in people who have made world changes around the world, and just their life. They'll share a story that is so cool. It just motivates you to want to do more in life.
She adds a new addition this year is a strongman competition and encourages all to come out to experience a message of hope. Now, if you want more information or tickets, email Natalie at hopeformore.ca. Drivers will have to find another route as another street closure will be happening today and tomorrow in the city. Now, the intersection of 36th Street and 50th Avenue West Service Road closed at 7 a.m. Motorists are encouraged to take alternate routes as they are upgrading for the North-South Corridor project, including water line relocation and the installation of a storm sewer pipe. The road will stay closed until 7 p.m. tomorrow night.